Hi, welcome to the next edition of playing Spicy Decks at Pioneer. And today we're playing Orzhov Aristocrats. So we're playing a Hunted Witness plus the Sage. So 7 copies of this kind of effect. Stitcher Supplier to fill up her yard. Voice of Victory to stop her opponent from interacting with us on her turn. Priest of the Forgotten Gods. Couple Zealots. 4 Wheat Blood Witches. 4 Cartel Aristocrats, which allows a second something for free. Feed Artisan, pretty solid card as well. 1 Sephiroth, 2 Raise the Pass, 3 Rallies, 2 Return to Ranks, and that's the main board. Sideboard, we play Requisition Raid, which allows us to destroy an artifact, jam it, make yourself bigger. Push for aggro, Thoughtseize for control and combo, Get Lost for enchantment and Planeswalker hate. Graveyard hate, we have Ghost Vacuum and Go Blank. And that's the deck we're trying out today. Let's get right into the games. Tap land go. Epic here, so Convoke. Priest, go ahead. Demolition, probably puts down a Convoker. Now this Priest is looking really bad right now. Because what is making you sacrifice anything matter? I should have probably put the Fiend Artisan down last turn. And then I would just sack the Priest. Okay, we make 1 block, take the rest. It's too slow of a start, I think. This is only as a sorcery. Hmm. Yeah. That's just GG's. Because he has another boost here. I guess we bring that in. Fiend Artisan has actually felt pretty bad in this deck. And a Sephiroth, I think. Run it like that. Go ahead. So hopefully we do a much better this game. Like, we need to decrease his ability to convoke early. Torch the tower. Okay. It's not really a card I needed to have in my graveyard. Play Priest, I guess. Go ahead. I have not been really a big fan of Priest so far. It definitely only feels great if it's against a deck that's playing 1 threat per turn. But that seems like that's not really the norm anymore. Go ahead. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely think I need to cut the Priest. It has honestly felt like the worst card in the deck. Doesn't do anything filling up the yard to make this rally actually worth it. Nowhere is it a great free sack outlet either. And now we draw a land. And we're stuck doing nothing. Yeah, we need to make some adjustments. This is not working. Alright, this looks a little bit better. Alright, elf. Alright, I made some adjustments. Let's see if this deck does better. I just was not a fan of Feed Artisan at all in the list. Oh, we're facing elves. Interesting. Let's play Sir Vondam. Go ahead. Gala Greeters. Now he taps for 3. Get another Gala Greeters. So you could easily tap this for 4 now. Probably leaves up play a Bart. Go ahead. So yeah, I figured it was a collected company. So he makes a bunch of bodies. Alright, so a bunch of stuff happens. The elf taps for 8, which is kind of crazy, but it's typical elf stuff. We do need to find a land. Ideally here, right? Untapped land would be absolutely crazy. It might be just Dej. I need to untap land one time. That is not an untap land. Weirdly enough, though, it might be okay. But I don't know if that's going to be enough. Alright, so if I pop that, that'd become a 1-1. I'm just one short. Fatal push. If we cut a witness, a sage, and a zealot, run it like that. Play a hunted witness. That's my biggest worry. We don't really have a payoff. Go ahead. Vermin. Stitcher Supplier. I just have to pray I hit everything but rally or... Go ahead. I need to find a rally. A return to the ranks or something like that. Quick. Like... Chump. We also need a land. All right, now we just need to find our payoff. That's more whiffs. That's good. Go ahead. It's not too shabby. We have a lot of things in the yard. Okay, he finds his lord. That's not very. It's not a very good top deck. Go ahead. All right. Now he could technically get a crater hoof. Maybe. Oh, okay. I'll take that. I just need a sack outlet. Woe Spreader wouldn't be bad. It's because I kind of really want to try to find the actual payoff. Because right now I would be able to win if I just found a payoff. Yeah, like... And this is like my best start too. Like, we just can't find the payoff right now. I mean, if he has a way to give trample, we lose. There's the crater. Like, yeah. Put a Bart down, I think. Go ahead. I could see maybe the argument for Sir. Deathrite Shaman. Kind of interesting to see that in this matchup. Gotcha. Go. Alright, so this is definitely better than the first iteration of this deck. Like, even against the Elf matchup, at least we stood a shot. We were doing our job better than we did with the previous build. Alright, that's okay. Like I said, I just need to find my payoff. I'm glad I milled lands there. Let's mill some cards. Okay. Go ahead. We're doing what we want to be doing, so we just need to find a payoff, and then we should be able to combo. But it looks like we're facing crimes, if I had to guess. So they probably play the land. The Oh, explorer. Plus the I like that. I like that. This is a deck I used to play all the time on the channel. They should be playing Vine Lasher. World Breaker is interesting as well. But Vine Lasher with this, just doubling up your land triggers. I can see that being pretty effective a strategy. Oh my god, that is so perfect. Minus there. All right, sack that.
And got there, baby.
Go blank, maybe? Maybe Fatal Push? Got a Witness. Zealot. Run it like this. Alright, so Fable Passage for the opponent. So I'm definitely going to play this deck, I think, in the future on this channel. I miss Dread Crime. Like, that's a pretty good, sweet deck. And that new thing from last set is kind of interesting, so I kind of want to try it. Play Bart. We do need to find another white source at some point. Go ahead. So we don't need to play the Takenuma as a land. We probably want to save this for a channel. Blast Zone's interesting. Play a Hunted Witness. All right, play a bunch of 1-drops. We found a Blood Wish and a Cutthroat. Okay. So that's interesting. He can gain a couple life back. I need to find an untapped white source. Please, can you give me this? Blood Witch. I guess I'm not playing that as a... Go ahead. Yeah, that's very rough. We just need a single white source. We don't seem to ever draw the card exactly that we need. It's kind of funny, but... So now they get to play these Fable Passages on repeat. But this is a really good card. I think I have actually now have a playset of this card. So I'm going to definitely try this out. The World Breaker, I'm not sure about. Like, I can see why. It's a nice card for the late game that once you mill it over, you're happy with that. You actually play a 1 of Swamp. I guess for, yeah, Shaman. And now you're going to eat up the Blood Witch, the Shaman. But I do have a few of them. All right, please, please give me a white source off the top. Untapped. One time. Untapped white source. All right, Aristocrat. Hitcha. Go ahead. Now they just get back the Rule Breaker. And if they're really good at this game, I mean, if they're doing it correctly, oh, Smuggler's Surprise, interesting. I don't know about that one. I would have picked up the World Breaker. because that would have been really good. And then you just get rid of my one white source. There's like no shot at all I would be able to win this game. Getting rid of an Emrakul. Yeah, I think he definitely missed it up there last turn. But almost feels it's actually not a bad strategy just to enable crimes. It doesn't look like, I guess, that it's a Vine Lasher build. The issue is I don't think we're drawing the white source that we need anytime soon. Take it. There we go. Let's go ahead and mill you. Just because. I don't know if I win this game or not. It's very tricky with only one Blood Witch. Can I win this game? I doubt it. I mean, right now I'm like I had him basically down to 8. I get you to 7. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm one short. One short. 6. Yeah, it's kind of bad. Let's get rid of the Explorer. Go ahead. It's kind of bad. Yeah, I was 4 damage away. You're gonna eat my hive? I didn't get a chance to respond to save my aristocrat. That's kind of weird. Okay. I mean, if I draw any of my, I was gonna say any of my payoffs, I win. Go ahead. Take it. We have 32 life. We're okay. He does get a Emrakul though. That might be I don't know. That might be the end right there. We'll see. There's a chance that it might not be. I mean, because we might just top deck something really bad. Exactly. We drew something really bad. Oh my gosh. Why did we do this? Why does this have to happen to us? When rally in right when raise in the grave and a rally. I mean, we had to have a high probability to draw it. Go ahead. But now you just get to eat up so much of my graveyard that I don't think there's a way I could win the game. I have one more right there. Okay. I just don't have enough blood artists now. All right, return to the ranks back in. I can't keep losing to that. We'll get rid of a go blank. I don't like that. All right, play the witness. Go. So we do need to figure out how we want to play this hand. It is a little strange. Okay, that's not too shabby. I think I play Bart. Go ahead. They top deck a shaman and an ooze. That's crazy. Oh, almost failed. We just dropped down our entire board. Go ahead. And not even put anything in the graveyard until the very end. That could be something we just do. Go ahead. This is what I'm doing. All right, so he doesn't have green mana. So let's do this. I need to keep that. Sack there. Actually, this is free. I mean, you could eat a. Oh, you could eat land and then eat one card from the yard, huh? Go ahead. Another explorer. Man, can I please? What do I even want here, actually? A land at this point is so awkward on the curve because the fact that I have two drops and a four drop. I guess I would want another return of the ranks. But even then, is that really impressive? All right. Come on, deck. Please give me a good card off the top. Another Blood Witch. Interesting. Go ahead. Kozilek's Return is something I need to. But the issue is, like, he's getting just getting land after land. It keeps gaining so much extra life. I mean, he has three cards in hand. I would hope he doesn't have a removal spell. Okay, gains another life. Emrakul. Yeah, we just can't beat that, I don't think. Because we just don't have anything. Like, we don't have the lands to cast or raise the past. And we can't leave this board like this. He will absolutely just punish me for it. We could drain how much more here? This is another two. It'd be funny though if he drew a land, he played the land for us to push us to this raise the past. All right, so he's gonna eat up one of these. Is he really getting rid of my Bart too? That's crazy. So he could get down a Emrakul. Yeah, we just did not top deck what we needed to. Go ahead. Take it. What do you have? World Breaker gets rid of a land. Okay, so that means we can't play the null. So we can get back 1/2 drop. Get back that. That's 1, 2. Go ahead. But the problem is now he just plays this other Emrakul. I'm assuming he does that. Just to retake my turn again. Not getting a land's definitely... Oh. Rally. Not helpful. There's nothing I could do. Alright, let's get into the wrap-up. So what do we learn this week about this deck overall? And this deck is so slow. And it's not very consistent at getting its lands and fixing its mana. 21 lands, I mean, it's what you should expect. But you don't have any cards to replace itself on draw. So overall, I am not really impressed with this deck at all. It's definitely better than the first build. The first build, absolutely, I think was unplayable. Because like the priest felt so horrible in this deck. I absolutely could not believe how bad this card actually felt. You never really had the two bodies ever to be able to sack anything, so it really just felt bad. And it's not a free sack outlet, so when you try to go for the combo, it just doesn't work. And the other card, of course, was our namesake card that I've always liked, and that was Fiend. But this card is super slow as well. It is a nice sized body, potentially, but most of the time it's just so slow that you can't get it going. And I don't really know what you could do with this deck to make it faster. I tried to add Vermin to the deck so I have more turn 1 self-mill effects to fill my yard up for a better late game Ancestors Pass or Rally. Return of the Ranks. But the issue with that is, like, we never found the card when we needed it. So we either stuck with 1-2 problems. We didn't have the lands to cast the thing, or we never found the thing. It seems to be every single game, except for that one game win. And that's kind of ridiculous. I don't know if we just got really shafted in the actual luck. Let me know in the comment section if you think this was the deck's issue or my luck. Because I don't know what you could honestly do with this deck to increase it. You could definitely play something like Woe Strider to be able to sacrifice and scry, which actually is something that I really wanted in this deck. I guess this surveils. So I guess technically then maybe this is better than Bart. But then again, I guess in the end, it didn't matter that he was a 12-11, just because he made him sack it to the Aristocrat. So I guess technically Zealot might just be better because we're able to surveil away our entire deck. Maybe that'll increase the speed a little bit. I just don't know what I would cut. Maybe Aristocrats down. Aristocrat is, I don't think it's ever really great in multiples. It is harder to cast. It being Orzhov, like you have to have one of each. And Blood Witch is a little bit, Zealot's a little bit easier to cast. So I guess technically this is kind of how you should be building it. I don't know if there's anything else we could be doing to the deck. For a 1-drop, potentially. For a good sack fodder. That technically works. We could surveil a lot with that card. But I'm not really sold that that's going to be good enough. And it'd be actually white. What am I doing? So, overall, I'm not sure. Besides that slight bit of change, I don't really know what else you could do with this deck. Actually, I swear a long time ago, I think I featured, that might have been Abzan. Abzan Rally. Yeah, because Tyvar does a really good job in the deck. And Maverick is pretty good for Surveil 2 on turn 1. Overlord. I can see Overlord being actually pretty relevant here. Because you could mill some cards. You could find a piece that you might want. So I guess there's definitely some options you could do. But then if you didn't want to go into green. So let's think this through. So we have Vermin, which is kind of like our Maverick. We have Stitcher Supplier as Supplier. I played 2 Barts. I had 4 Priests, which I actually don't want to put in this deck. Satyr Wayfinder does help with your land issues. And there's not really something you could do with that in this color combination. And then Aristocrat not playing in the deck. But I am playing 8 copies of these 2. So 8 of these. That could be warranted. Maybe something like that. Or maybe I just don't even play this, honestly. That seems a little bit better. So the only thing I'm not sure of, yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at with the deck, I think, actually. I do think this is actually probably a lot better. I would say I would do more with the deck, as in, play it again, but I don't think I could do that again. It took a lot out of me to play the matches that I did play. And overall, we got 1 game win, and we just lost the rest. So what are you going to do? I'm not actually sure if Aristocrat is worth it. It is a free stack outlet, but technically I just think Zealot actually is just better. Because if actually in the situation, if that Aristocrat was a Zealot, we had all those sacks, we would have surveilled a lot. And we would have done a lot more. Yeah, that definitely was actually a big issue. And I doubt there's anything else I could do that has mill. That's a 1-drop. Yeah, there's no other 1-drop. It would have to be a 2-drop, and I don't really think a 2-drop's worth it. The Leech. But let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this list, and I'll talk to you guys next time.